Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of my PvP Hardcore Iron Man. Look at this cute little spam bot here. I don't know why the spam bots always come to this bank, because like nobody else ever uses this bank. Most people don't even know there's a bank here, do they? Little dwarf. So I've been getting some feedback from people watching my videos saying you want slightly longer videos, and like my last episode before editing I had 45 minutes of video. The problem was only 6 to 10 minutes of that was very interesting. It's hard to make, just cutting some trees and getting early levels, 1 to 30, 1 to 40 levels. It's hard to make that exciting content, because people think PvP Hardcore Iron Man is dangerous, you're looking over your shoulder everywhere you go. And you are a little bit, but if you're smart, you don't get into that many encounters. Like in this video, there's only a couple of dangerous situations, despite, doing agility and Varrock and all that kind of stuff. So, I hope you enjoy. If you like what I do, wanna support it, then subscribe, keep watching. Let's get into this. So I decided to be brave and go to the Varrock rooftop course to get 40 agility. After getting 40 agility and enough marks grace to buy the gloves, I ran into this interesting guy who said he is a hardcore Iron Man hunter. So he's out to kill the low level accounts, out to kill the hardcore Iron Man. At least that's what he said. I still didn't want to take my chances walking out of the safe zone. So with enough marks of grace to get my first piece of graceful, went over to Berthorpe, bought the gloves, tried them on, just to, I don't know, look at the stats. Everyone knows what they do, everyone knows what they look like, but it's a nice little upgrade to have. So this is my setup, this is me geared up, and as you can see, geared up, decided I'd go kill some blue dragons, but look at that left hand. What do I not have? That's right, the anti-dragon fire shield. I didn't realise until I got to the safe spot that I didn't have it. And what do? Second you almost die on Hardcore Iron Man, you stop, you tell everyone. Tell everybody you know, tell your mum, tell your sister, call home. And you can see the bone crossbow in my less than 40 range, not exactly killing these dragons very fast. I was just hitting way too many zeros to even bother sticking around and getting a kill, and there was still the risk that I'd be hit by the dragonfire while I'm walking out and get hit that 35 plus that the dragonfire can do unprotected. I decided to go and do something a lot safer, like some Turiel Slayer. And Turiel gave me a nice short cave bug task for my 5th task, meaning I can now earn some Slayer points after this. I've been doing a bit of thinking recently about where I'm actually going with this account, whether I want to stay a 1 defense pure and be able to, not really tank, but because you have high magic, high hit points and high offensive stats, you can survive a bit better, which is a route a lot of people take. But there's a lot of content locked behind Nature Spirit, so I was also thinking about maybe a 13 defense account. There's also, I could make it a piety account. I was thinking maybe a 50 attack piety account, So after all this is over and someone kills me, I will de-iron, give them my bank, and then have a 50 attack piety account to PK with, which might be interesting. This game mode is getting me into the idea of PKing again. I actually have a Zerker that's almost, well, high 80s, most of their stats. But I gave up playing that to play my main Iron Man now. Let me know what you think I should do. Maybe I'll go a completely different direction. Maybe I'll just make another main, who knows. And with that task completed, I decided to go and kill some Chaos Druids. Getting the Ensouled Heads. Ensouled Heads is actually a great alternative to Dragon Bones for prayer on a hardcore Iron Man. Also get the herb lore level up so I can make prayer potions and other potions that I'll need a lot sooner than others have, maybe. So I go back to Birthorpe, go down here. Because I take so much food in case I need to survive, that doesn't mean I have to bank more often. And you think banks are safe. You know, you would assume a bank is a safe place. I thought, because like every other chest you stand next to is safe. And while messing around in the bank where I thought I was safe, this guy logs in, decides to fire some arrows at me from his magic shortbow. Now if I have to say something to the people hunting hardcore Iron Man, learn to rush. You're not gonna just wear someone down till their ring of life goes off with a magic shortbow. And I'm going to take a second to go over the cheats and exceptions that I'm allowing myself to have. I know kind of everyone on YouTube doing this has some cheats and exceptions. And for me, obviously, Nightmare Zone to get the imbues. You can't do Nightmare Zone in the PvP world. But walking to the Nightmare Zone, everything else will be done in the PvP world. You just have to hop into a normal world to actually do the Nightmare Zone, and you can't go in there to train, obviously. Second, giant seaweed. When I've done Bon Voyage, I'll be able to farm giant seaweed, but you can't go underwater on a PvP world. So I will do everything, get to that little island, go underwater. On the normal world I'll go underwater, do all of that, get the seaweed, because you kind of need that for crafting. I know people have done it other ways, but I'm just way too lazy. The other one, maybe, I'm still thinking about it, I'm not sure yet, is going to be Wintertop. Now, yes, you can play Wintertop on the normal world, on the PvP worlds, you can play it, but you have to solo it. I suck at Wintertop, I hate Wintertop, so if I'm doing it, it's going to be in the normal world, in the Wintertop world, and that's just how I'm going to have to play it. I'll get there in the PvP world, switch over, play Wintertop, get the levels I need. I'm not going for 99 fire making, I don't really need or want it, and for the magic logs for desert treasure, I'm actually going to get my hunter up to get those. So, I hope you don't think I'm a cheating, lying scoundrel for that.